Hey, world. Oh, so I'm having Sid issues tonight. Sid's refusing to go to sleep. No surprise there. And she was up really early today. So that should be make life complicated. Um, it's election night, which I really don't care about. To me, this is the worst election in history. I don't see how either of them can change anything. To me, it's already been set in place what's going to happen next and how things unfold. Neither of them have a real plan, and it's choosing the lesser of the two evils. I didn't get to vote because of circumstances, and I regret that because it's a privilege and an honor to vote. Hey, Rhonda. Um, and I feel guilty that people died for me to vote, and I'm not taking advantage of it. And I still wouldn't even know who I was voting for. With all that being said, tonight I'm going to talk about self doubts and feeling less than. Um, my whole life, I've always felt less than. I've always doubted myself. I've always felt just not good enough. And I almost always wait for the other shoe to drop, no matter what situation it is, business, personal, any type of situation. I came to a decision tonight that I am never going to feel that way again. I'm never going to allow myself to have those thoughts. I'm refused to accept those as facts. I am better than that, and I deserve better than that for myself. Um, what I also realize is 99.9% of the time, it's not even true. It's just how I twist things because of my life experience. There's a very good chance Sid will interrupt my show at some point tonight, so I'll probably keep it brief. My whole life, no matter what it was, I always felt like I wasn't good enough. I always felt like, thanks, Rhonda. I always felt like I didn't deserve to be happy. I didn't deserve to be loved. I didn't deserve to be accepted. A lot of didn't deserved. Um, Tonight or today or yesterday, it's been a couple days that these thoughts have been running through my head, and there's not even reasons for it, right? There's no valid reason for me to feel that way with any circumstance in my life. And when I started realizing that, I started identifying the fact that it wasn't anybody else that was pushing me to feel that way or anything else. It was me feeling that way and trying to be comfortable with myself because that's my comfort zone is feeling less than. It's a cop out. It's an excuse. I wrote today. I did a lot of writing today. Uh, it started out with writing and pouring my heart out onto paper, and it turned into writing and pouring my soul onto paper and letting go of all this crap. Then my sugar bottomed out on me, so that was interesting. On top of that, I my heart chakra opened yesterday for the first time in well over a decade, and it's been this flood of emotions, good and bad, everything that I've felt over the last however long it's been closed, and it was very overwhelming to me. It made me more emotional than I normally am. It made me more insecure than I normally am. It made me more off than I normally am. As I keep going through this process of continuation of evolution of personal development and transformation and everything I'm going through, I realize that God gave me gifts and I'm here to help others. And in so many ways, I do that in a very good, in an amazing way, right? I do that so beautifully and so selflessly. I couldn't think of the right word. While doing so, I didn't give myself credit. I wasn't I wasn't allowing myself to be proud of myself completely. I wasn't allowing myself to have confidence within myself in many ways, not always, but in many ways. After all the writing I did today, after all the journaling, whatever you want to call it, right? I like burning the papers afterwards. It gives me some type of physical. My kids are so loud. It gives me some type of physical detachment from it. Um, I need that visualization. I need that eye-opening experience. I need that feeling of watching it disappear. Because while meditating, I haven't visualized in years. So I feel it, I know it, I just don't see it anymore. Um, so while I was writing and burning these papers and getting rid of this stuff out of my head, and at some point today, I cried my brains out. I let it all go. And within an hour of doing that, my sugar bottomed out. But I also realized that that's what always perpetually made me settle. That's what's always made me accept less than what I want in every aspect of my life. I've been very fortunate, very, very fortunate this time of my life right now that I am surrounded by people that love me for who I am. I'm surrounded with people that support me through my side steps or back steps or falling down to my knees and just not doing things properly at that moment. I'm very fortunate that people have really seen me um, for who I am, not what I've shown to be at moments, have allowed me to process, address, and deal with circumstances and issues as they need to be. I am beyond grateful for the people that are in my life today. The people that are in my life today, I choose them to be in my life. For me, yes, it does, because it's the visualization and actually physically seeing it disappear. For me, it works, right? Um, when I think about my fourth step and how much I did in through, AA and all the 12 steps and everything, when the house burnt down in October 19th, 2015, uh, which happens to now be one of my favorite days of the year, ironically. Um, you should try it, but make sure it's contained uh, so that nothing ends up happening. Um, when the house burnt down and it destroyed almost everything I had, every possession I had at that point, all my kids' toys, all my toys that I gave to my kids within a week earlier, um, furniture for my mother, stuff that I wanted to hold on to, really cared about, pictures, photo books, everything, right? It was everything that I never wanted my whole life, and I finally was ready to accept it. And within a half an hour, it was all gone. What I realized at that moment was that was freeing me of a past that I didn't want. It was letting go of everything. And I think the visualization of actually seeing it, um, disappear and just be destroyed allowed me to just purely let it go and get rid of it. I have been very fortunate in this life that throughout it, no matter what I've done, I've been surrounded by good people. Um, and a lot of times I just threw them out because I couldn't accept them. I'm even more fortunate because right now I identify it. Right now I accept and allow them to be in my life. I allow myself to feel loved for the first time from those that are around me. I allow myself to believe that I deserve to be happy. I accept myself for who I am. I'm self aware enough to identify things before they become issues or create chaos, which is something I've never been good at because I've always created chaos because I was comfortable in the chaos. Today, I really don't want the chaos. Um, yes, the fire allowed me to be free, and now I feel free for the first time in my life. For the first time in my life, I am free. I'm free of everything. I'm accepting everything that I am. I'm accepting everything that I'm meant to be. I'm accepting my divine purpose. I'm accepting my soul's purpose. Today was a huge day because I can say that out loud and I can say that live. Um, I'm done running from myself. I'm done running from what I want. I'm done hiding from what I want. And I'm done believing that I don't deserve what I want. There's a tremendous empowered feeling in saying all that out loud. Many people write things out. Many people post videos. Many people do all these different things. I say things live because it holds me accountable to myself and anyone who watches it. I say things live because I want it unadulterated. I want it completely real, raw, vulnerable, genuine. Uh, I've made the decision that I'm done being or feeling less than. I don't deserve that. Nobody does. It's a horrible feeling. I refuse to allow myself to believe that ever again, that I'm less than anything or anyone else. I'm not better or better than anyone else, but I am my best me. And that is more than enough. And I prove it through actions daily. And it's time that I give myself that credit. I can speak to a stranger for the first time and have more confidence in a phone call than most people acquire in a lifetime. I can have one phone call and inspire confidence, somebody else's confidence within themselves. I'm here to help people. I'm here to elevate people, to elevate humanity. I'm here to change the world, and I'm going to. I'm here to make the world a better place for everyone in it, for my kids, everyone around me, everyone that I'm able to touch. It's time that I fully embrace myself. Thank you, Rhonda. It's taken a lot of work for me to say those things, and it's taken me a lot of work to get to this point. It's taken a lot of pain that I've self endured, that I've put myself through. It's taken a lot of appreciation of myself, not in a cocky way, but in a realistically humble way. God gave me these gifts, and I am humbled to God, the universe, everything involved. And I'm done shaming, blaming, or guilting myself. I'm done holding back. I'm done hiding. And I'm done not being me. I feel inspired tonight. I feel happy tonight. I feel very focused and very at peace at the same time. So, I don't know. Everybody, good night. I appreciate you, Rhonda. Thank you so much for always being here. I'll see you again tomorrow night. And anybody who watches this later, thank you. If anybody ever needs anything, please reach out. I'm here. I am, and I know I am. But it still doesn't make me better or less than anyone else. It makes me my best self, and I accept that today. And that's pretty damn good. So Have a great night, Rhonda. Thank you so much, and I'll chat with everybody soon. Thanks.